Hey everyone, time for another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist. So let's talk about this guy first. So Rafa continued working on the ever so gorgeous Turquoise 64 bus and made a lot more headway today. So I'm showing you the back, even though we worked on that yesterday, just because yesterday when I filmed this, I'd already shoved a bunch of cars in the shop and I couldn't really get back here to get a good look at it. So yeah, now we have a little bit more space here. We can kind of see what's going on a little bit better. But yeah, yesterday I mentioned he put in the cargo area mat and the back seats and all that good stuff. And so yeah, just wanted to take the opportunity to show it a little bit better since yesterday it was kind of hard to see. So beautiful. Anyway, so that's the back area. So today he was primarily working on the front area. So let me show that. So yeah, the front seats went in today, so they're looking pretty good. And yeah, it's just a lot of work putting these things in. They never just like drop right in there in place. You always got to monkey around with them a little bit. But they're in and they look pretty good. This upholstery was not done by one of the shops we use. The owner went and had someone else do it. So I will leave it at that. But anyway, yeah, they look pretty decent. The other thing that he did was he put together the door window frames. So you can see the driver's side one there. It's all assembled and installed on the door. The passenger one is also assembled but not yet installed on the door. So that'll be forthcoming. But I think that's mainly what he did. He also worked on preparing the steering wheel for installation there. That's, I think, about ready to go on. We do need to still find the cancel ring for it. The owner bought this steering wheel from Koch's, I think at the last Octo maybe, and it didn't come with a cancel ring, so now we got to find one of those. Anyway, that's that. So let's see. So for me, I continued working on the cowlet car today, and one of the things that I did here, first things was installing the pedal cluster. So got that all installed and everything working nice and smooth, and also kind of painted that area around it. It pretty much looked like the rest of this here, and even when there's carpet in, some of that may show, so I went ahead and just painted that whole area around there black, so when the carpet goes in, what few little areas show will still look nice. So yeah, just little details like that. We don't want to necessarily leave it like that. All this stuff back here is going to be covered with carpet, but some of the pan and body and stuff will be kind of visible around there where the carpet is. So want it to look good. Anyway, so I did that and installed the e-brake lever and adjusted the e-brake. I also adjusted the rear brakes, which I hadn't done previously. And so, yeah, back brakes are all adjusted, and lug nuts, the big axle nuts now are torqued down and cotter pinned, all that good stuff. So, yeah, we may actually, I guess we could go ahead and bleed these brakes anytime now. I think everything's pretty much in place for that. No huge hurry, but yeah, it could be done now, actually, that everything's adjusted and installed, pedals and all that good stuff. So in addition to that, I did start looking at installing the motor today, and I was hoping to get the long block installed, and for a variety of reasons didn't quite get there, but I did go ahead and just kind of test fit the A1 header. I was actually a little concerned that it was going to clear this filter here that's the style that comes off the pump. But it clears it great. Looks like it was made for it. Plenty of room around here to change this out, so that's good. And yeah, this thing is just a work of art, like all of Tiger's, excuse me, exhaust systems. So this one is an 1.5/8", and of course this motor is a 2-liter. It'll probably spin to 6,500, maybe 7,000 RPMs, probably pushing it. So 1.5/8 is good size for this one. And then those of you that follow the channel probably remember that we have this beautiful matching set of dual quiet packs here, also in stainless steel, that'll be going on there. And we kind of held that up to the back of the car today. It looks like it's really going to tuck nicely up underneath the rear fenders and everything. So yeah, that's going to look killer. I'm actually very excited to get this motor in there. The only outstanding issue is I do need to decide, or maybe have the owner help me decide. I really want to just put a black plain engine sound mat back here now. Originally we were going to do the stainless steel or chrome, whatever it is, louvered one, which the car came with, and that would have been fun and everything if the engine was just going to be like, say, black, like a stock engine. But since this engine is pretty wild looking now with the whole Van Halen thing going on and everything and all the red, I think having a chrome or whatever louvered firewall behind this would it'd be a bit too much. Might explode some brains, and it might be a bit too much. So I need to talk to the owner this week anyway, so I'll probably run that by him. But I think he's probably going to agree that we should just go black on that, and that'll kind of help accentuate this motor, make it more the centerpiece in the engine compartment, which I think is what we're going for. So I think that's it. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll put this in. Somehow I can't find this bolt, which is one of the reasons, believe it or not, that I didn't put it in. And yeah, actually that's probably the main reason I didn't put it in. Couldn't find that bolt, and it was kind of driving me crazy, so looking for that. But I'll get one tomorrow from someone or somewhere and go ahead and install this. And so let's see, Jacob, his car is outside at the moment, but well, we can walk over there. He did go ahead and install his coil. So we had to kind of mount it down there because of the linkage. Normally the coil, of course, sits kind of over there, but that area is occupied with his linkage. So anyway, we went ahead and mounted it down there. I think it looks pretty clean there. Nice installation. And then also he did put on these arms, which were made for basically Impey or Weber IDF style carbs. And yeah, they look good. You know, the ones that came with us, those of you that follow know they're straight like this, and one of them just pretty much cracked when he tightened it down, and he says he didn't over tighten it. I believe him. The thing just cracked. So rather than buy a whole new linkage for $150, we got a pair of just these arms here, which are available separately from the whole linkage, and we paid like $20 for them or something, and problem solved. And they actually kind of look nicer anyway than the stock little cheesy ones that come with this ICT kit. So yeah, coming together slowly but surely. The other thing that happened today, which I don't have any show and tell for it, is the body work started on the 67 Beetle. So yeah, he started sanding on it and going over the body on it. Maybe tomorrow or maybe later this week I'll go ahead and show that and kind of show where we are with that. But for now, that is it. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see everyone again tomorrow.